Data science is the most revolutionary technology of the era. It's all about deriving useful insight from data in order to solve real-world complex problems. Is it right? Hi, it's very good evening to all. I welcome to you this data science tutorial that you need to know in order to what is data science. And this is Sarvababu, subject matter expert. In today's agenda, in today's session, we will be talking about data science in the depth. So let's move ahead and take a look at today's agenda. We are going to begin with the discussing the various sources of the data and how the evolution of the technology, right? So let's start. So in agenda, we will discuss about what is the data because of the data is the basic thing in data science. And after that, what is information and what is the data science? And after that, what is data analytics and data mining? And types of the data analytics and data lifecycle. This is very important part in data lifecycle in data science. So after that, we will learn some which language, like Python is a very popular language now. We will discuss about introduction of the Python. Now, after that, important libraries of the Python and case study also we will learn this in this section. So coming to the first one, what is the data, right? So before doing that, uh, I want to introduce my channel. The future of education and technology is unfolding before our very eyes, right? And we are here to guide you through every step of the journey. If you are excited about the possibilities and the transformation of education in the digital age, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell notification bell to become a valuable member of our future EdTech community. Get ready to be impressed, inspired, and enlightened. Future of education and technology awaits you. Join us today and let's shape the future of learning together. So, okay, we'll come back to our session. So, data. Data is a what meaning of data? Data is a raw, unanalyzed, unorganized, unrelated, and uninterpreted entity. There are multiple forms of the data, such as numbers, letters, sets of characters, images, graphics, right? So how the data will be measured? Measuring units of the data are bits, nibble, byte, KB, MB, GB, TB. These are all in your routine life you're hearing these words, right? So so coming to the next one, what is information? Uh, Processed data is information which is accurate, systematic, and systemized, understandable, relevant, and timely. Information are the meaningful of data. This is very important word. Informations are the meaningful of data. Information directly helps the decision making. For example, if you take just we will differentiate the data, what's data and what is the information. So just take one of the data, 20,000 and 40,000, 50,000. What's the meaning if it is? Nothing meaning it is, right? So if I'll talk about, I will give you some information about the 20, 30, 40. 20,000 salary is suppose A person, 30,000 salary is a B person, 40,000 salary is a C person. So it is giving what we learn here. That data is giving some information about the salary. So that's why information is a very important task. Information that helps in decision making. Just like we can small and sweet, we can say like information is a data plus meaning, right? So coming to the next one, data science. This is our agenda today, right? So just see in picture, data. This is a data science is a combination of computer science, machine learning, and math, statistics, data science, traditional software, data analysis, business domain. So all will collectively call as a data science. Data science is the process of using data to find solution or to be predict outcome for a problem state, right? So here, see the definitions. There's two things, three things are the data science, data analytics, data mining. Main part is the data science. In the data science only, under data science, it will come the data analytics and data mining. And what is that? Data science and data analytics. So just seeing that interdisciplinary field using scientific method, process and algorithms extract insight of the both structured and unstructured data. This is called the data science. Data analytics. Analytics is the process of examining data sets to draw conclusions. So, data mining, process of the discovering pattern using machine learning, statistics, and databases, all things will come in under this. So here, some examples. I'll give you some example, real life example. Your daily life, you're using this ordering data science, but you don't know where you are using the data science. So first, I'll discuss with some another example. So let's consider an example. Suppose you look for shoe on Amazon, but you do not buy it then and there. Now, the next day, you're watching videos on YouTube, and suddenly you see an advertisement for the same item, right? You switch to the Facebook there. Also, you see the same advertisement. So, how does this happen? Well, this has happened because Google tracks your search history and recommends ads based on your search history. Everything is tracked in Google Chrome. This is one of the coolest application of the data science. In fact, 35% of Amazon revenue is generated by product recommendation only. And the logic behind the product recommendation is same data science, right? And another example, I'll tell you, like your daily you're using a smartwatch, right? Smartwatches. So I'll give you one example and some sad story also. That is a Scott killed in never imagined his Apple Watch might save his life. But that's exactly what happened a few months ago when he had a heart attack in the middle of the night. But how could a watch detect the heart attack? Any guesses? Anybody? I'll tell you. Well, it's a data science again. Apple used data science to build a watch that monitors and individual health. This watch collected data such as the person's heart rate, sleeping cycle, and the breath rate, activity level, blood pressure, etc., 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 and keeps a record of these measures 24 by 7. Right? This collected data is then processed and analyzed to build a model that predicts the risk of the heart attack. Right? So just see in front of the screen, your daily you're watching this very popular OTT platform. So Netflix, right? So coming to the Netflix, so with the help of like data science and machine learning and artificial intelligence, Netflix has developed a personalized movie recommendation for each of its users. So if each of you opened up Netflix and if you look at the type of movies that are recommended to you, they are different, right? They are different. This is because Netflix studies each user personal details and tries to understand what each user is interested in and what the sort of movies patterns each user has, and then it recommends movies to them. So Netflix uses the watching history of other users with similar taste to recommend what you may be most interested in watching next, so that you can stay engaged and continue your monthly subscription. Is it right? Right. Also, there's a known fact that over 75% of what you watch is recommended by the Netflix only. So their recommendation engine is brilliant. Is it right? Is it brilliant? And the logic behind their recommendation engine, same data science, machine learning, and artificial intelligence. So we will discuss next one. This is very common, right? Everybody using a Gmail, right? So in this also they are using data science, artificial intelligence, and machine learning. Apart from Netflix, Gmail also use AI or DA or ML on everyday basis. If you open up your inbox right now, you will notice that there are separate sections. For example, we have a primary section, social section, and all of that, right? Gmail has separated section called the spam mails also. So what Gmail does is it makes use of a concept of data science, artificial intelligence, and machine learning algorithm to classify emails as spam and non-spam. Many times, certain words or phrases are frequently used in spam emails. If notice your spam emails, they have word like lottery, earn, full referred, and all of these to name that the email is more likely to be the spam one. So search word and correlations are understood by using machine learning, data science, natural language processing, and few other aspects of the artificial intelligence and data science where using real-time data from our internet connecting devices. So IoT, Internet of Things, right? Data has our world become incredibly connected. We now have a watches and smartphones and other devices are connected to the internet, and these can continuously monitor us. So my watch will continuously monitor my heart rate, and it will automatically in real time analyze it, and it will be give me a warning if it detects that something is wrong with my heart rate. And this will only increase as we monitor more of our activities from our sleeping pattern to our physical activity, right? So we'll move for next one. So yes, this is the data types, right? This is the data analytics type. There's the four types are there. So before going to that, data analytics refers to the technique of analyze the data, enhance the productivity and business gain leader, extract from various sources. What's the meaning of sources? It could be like uh, Excel files, otherwise uh, uh, CSV file or SQL file, right? That is sources. And it is categorized to analyze the different behavior pattern. Now, the technique and tools used to, pattern data analysis vary from organization to organization, or you can say individual to individual also, right? Right. So if I have a different data analysis for you, then analytics is the process of inspecting, cleaning, transforming, and modeling the data with the goal of discovering useful information, like suggesting conclusions and supporting decision making, right? So, types of the data analytics. So, in front of you, the description is what is happening. This descriptive analysis, nothing but what is happening. Diagnostic analysis, what is it happening? Why it is happening? Predictive, nothing but what is likely to be happen. Predictive, nothing but we are predicting some future. What I need to do? So I'll give you one example with this four thing. For example, I will also explain it through an example so that you can have a better understanding of it. Let's say you have a business of air conditioner. So if you consider descriptive analytics. So, how many buyers bought air conditioner in the month of November? This is this is the description of your condition of your event. All right. So this descriptive analytics you have, and you are describing, you are explaining the condition in the event. This is a descriptive analysis. And all right, so next, let's say you want to find out the cost. So why is there an increase or decrease in the sales of the air conditioner in the month of May or other months? So this will be your why, that why did it happen. This is diagnostic analytics. Now you have analyze the condition. Let's say you are predict about that what will be the sales of January next year, or even the whole year. What will be the sales? What are the possible sales that will be in that will occur? So this will be a predictive analytics. You analyze that, and then let's say you had a decrease in the sales in the month of December. So you want to predict, or you want to um, find a solution to that. What should be done to increase this, to increase the sales, to increase the production. All right. So this is called as a predictive analysis. I hope it's clear. Next one, this is very important task. Before going to that, employability of job opportunity. Why now the question is how and why you should become a data scientist. Is it right, guys? Yes. According to the LinkedIn March 2022 survey, a data scientist is the most promising job role in India all over the world, and it stands at number one mm, on Glassdoor best jobs in 2023. That's why it's very important task. So in the process of data science, there is a 7 steps are there. This is very important step in when if you want to become a data scientist or data analyst. Uh, I'll explain with an example. First, we'll discuss about this. What is that? First one is the business requirement and data collection and data cleaning, data exploration and analysis, and data modeling, data validation, and deployment and optimization. So don't worry about guys. I'll explain with an example to make easy to understand to get in your mind. So just take like Uber cabs. Everybody know the Uber cabs, right? So we will apply the data science in data lifecycle in Uber's data processing, right? First one, what is the first one? Business requirement, right? To build a dynamic pricing model that takes effect when a lot of people in the same area requesting the right at the same time. This is our business requirement. And what have to do the second step? Data collection. Uber collects the data such as the weather, historical data, holidays, time traffic, pickup and drop location, and keeps a track of all these. This is called as the data collection. Okay. Now, what's the data cleaning? Sometimes unnecessary data is collected. Such data only increase the complexity of the problem. So at that time, we have to clean the data. We have to structure the data. That is the third process, data cleaning. And data exploration and data analysis. The data exploration stage is like the brainstorming of the data analysis. This is where you understand the patterns in your data. This is very understanding pattern, brainstorming, right? And fifth one, data modeling. So this is very important. Data model stage basically including the building a machine learning model that predicts the Uber search at the given time and location. This model is built by using all these insights and trends collected in the exploration stage. The model is trained by feeding at thousands of customer records so that it can learn to predict the outcome more precisely. And sixth one, data validation, right? Now now here the model is tested when a new customer books arrive. The data of the new booking is compared with the historical data in the order of check if there are any anomalies in the search prices or any false prediction. If any such anomalies are detected, a notification is immediately sent to the data scientist at Uber who fix the issue. This is how Uber predicts a search price for given location and time. Okay, this is all completed. My model is very, everything is ready. I tested and everything is right now. Now, last stage is deployment and optimization. After testing the model and improving its efficiency, It is deployed on all the users. At this stage, customer feedback is received, and if there are any issues, they are fixed there. So that was the entire data science process in Overcast. I hope you got it clear idea. So coming to the there is a five top programming language for the data science. There is a Python, R, Julia, Scala, and Java. R is a very popular language for the data, but it's very complicated to understand. That's why I want to discuss about the Python. The Python is very popular language. I'm saying Python is a popular for the data science. Why? Why Python popular for the data science? Right? So uh, if I talk about the Python is the open source first thing and interpreted and high level language and provides great approach for object-oriented programs. It is one of the best language used by data scientists for various data science projects or applications, right? Python provides great functionality to deal with the mathematics, statistics, and scientific functions. It provides great libraries to deal with the data science application. One of the main reason why Python is widely used in the scientific and research communities is because of it's easy of use and simple syntax, which makes it easy to adopt for people who do not have an engineering background. It is also more suited for a quick prototype. Just see in your front of the screen also. In 2000, in IEEE Spectrum, 2016 ranking, C is a popular language. But in 2018, from the 2018 ranking, this Python is a popular language, right? So it's going to the order. And in 2020 also Python is 100. But that means now the trending language for the data science is not for the data science. A lot of applications also there, scientific applications. So Python is a popular. See this organization using the Python. It is like it is very popular language, right? See organization, the popular organization, Dropbox, NASA, Chandrayaan 3, right? Yes, yeah, Yahoo, IBM, Facebook, YouTube, Mozilla, because these all are using and they are migrating their application to the Python application. So see, I told you Python is very easy and simple syntax, right? So just see the comparison, Python syntax compared to the other programming language. Just see the CPP program. If you want to write a basic program, hello world program, right? The first, if you want to write any program, initial program, that is a hello world program. So in C++ language, you should write 6 lines. If you miss any one single line, it is error. So coming to the Java program, there is 7 lines. But in C language, there is a 5 lines, but just C, Python. That's why the popular. Only single line is enough to execute the hello world program. That's why it's very easy to understand the user. Then there is no need like engineering background, right? So in the Python also, the basic one, the basic entity is a variable. What's the meaning of variable, right? So Python is not a statical type. We do not we do not need a declare the variable before using them or declare their type. A variable is created the moment we first assign a value to it. A variable is a name given to the memory location. It is the basic unit of storage in program. The value stored in the variable can be changed during the program execution. A variable is only a name given to the memory location. All the operation done on the variable affects that memory location only, right? So how there is some rules and regulations to declare the variable. So it must be begin with the letter, small or capital letter also, and only it will accept the underscore symbol. If you want to use like a gap, space, you can use the underscore. Don't use a space, right? Other characters can be letters, numbers, or underscore. Case sensitive. What the meaning of case sensitive? It is a capital letters are different with the small letters. A equal to 10, small a equal to 10, and capital A equal to 10. There's a two different variables, not a same variable. Can be any length, reasonable length. There are some reserved words which you cannot use as a variable name because of Python use them for other things. Or the reserved word, there is like a keyword that is called as a keyword. Like if I'll show you that. Next, I will go to the next one. And just we will first discuss this. Uh, if you want to declare the integer, just age equal to 5. But in a C, C++ or Java, you should be declare the data type as well. That is called as a static data type. But here, age equal to 45. We are not declared any data type. It's automatically dynamically taking data type. Age equal to 40. 45 is the integer. So age dynamically allocated integer. Coming to the next one, salary 1456.8. So it is automatically dynamically convert to the floating value. And the string also name equal to John. So automatically convert to the string variable. See this, I told you the reserve words, right? These all are reserved words in the Python. Pause, slash, finally is written and continuous for lambda, try to differ from non-local while and del global not with as well if or ill assessed else import pass break expert except sorry in raise in and raise. These all are reserved words. We can't use these are all the reserved words in when you declaring the variable. This is one of the important note to declare the variable. So coming to the next one, there I told you that there is some important libraries are there. There is just not a three libraries. There is a number of libraries are available, but important and basic libraries I'm discussing here. So first one, there is a NumPy, and that abbreviation is called as a numerical Python. A matplotlib data visualization and pandas for data manipulation. So what is that, or we will discuss now. So coming to the NumPy is a Python library that provides mathematical functions to handle large dimension arrays. NumPy stands for numerical Python, right? It's very easy to work with a large multi-dimensional arrays and matrix using NumPy library. Coming to the next one, matplotlib. Matplotlib is another useful Python library for data visualization. Descriptive analytics. Already we discussed in data lifecycle. The descriptive analytics and visual data is very important for organization. Matplotlib allows to quickly make line graphs, pie charts, histograms, and other professional graphs, great figure photos. Human brain can be process information easily when it is in pictorial or graphical form, right? So data visualization is the presentation of the data in the pictorial or graphical format. So pandas. Pandas is one of the most powerful Python library for data manipulation or analysis. Pandas provide useful functions to manipulate large amount of structured data. There are two data structures in a pandas. First one is a series and second one is data frames also. What is the series? Series is it handles and store data in one-dimensional data only. That is called as a series. And two-dimensional it is called as a data frame. It handles and store two-dimensional data. Series and data frames. Okay. So just see here the difference between the NumPy and Pandas. If you want, before going to this differentiate, just I'll tell you, if you want to work with the only numbers, you can use the NumPy as a library. If you want to work with the data, like employee details or student details, so you should work with the Pandas. So we'll discuss now. In NumPy array, vectors, matrix, and tensors, and Pandas objects are series and data frame we are discussed. Series is a one-dimensional array, data frame is two-dimensional array. In vector one-dimensional array, matrix is two-dimensional. Series data frame is a two-dimensional array. does not support fancy index, NumPy. I'll explain with an example this topic. Does not support fancy index, but Pandas supports fancy index. And NP unique. If you want to count how many values are there, you can use the NP dot unique. We will discuss this with the example. And in the Pandas value underscore count, right? So Pandas I index location. I list nothing but index location operators for slide. If you want to, for example, I have 100 students in my college or in my organization. So I want to sort out from the data. Just I want to collect the data only who is studying MPC. That is called as a splicing. We are taking the data from among all the data, which is particular data. So for that case, we are using a splicing, indexing splicing. We will discuss with the in case with an example. So first one is a row, second one is a column. We will discuss later. This is just remember this structure. So in case study, we discussed with fruits with color. Okay, this is my data, fruits with color. So in this data, we will learn this all steps. Read text file and convert into the data frame. And what meaning of data frame is a two-dimensional, right? So read the text file and convert into the data frame. Read only top five and read bottom five. Slice between two rows slice between columns. Find unique values count of specific rows, save data frame in new file. This all things we will see in our case study. Just give me a minute. I will share my Google Collapse. So it's very easy to understand Google Collapse. That's why I'm using Google Collapse here. 1 minute. Yes. So this is the case study. First one, NumPy. We are talking about NumPy, right? If you want to declare any NumPy, you should declare the NumPy, import the NumPy into your application. Import is a keyword and NumPy is a library. And as just we are giving a short name for the NumPy as NP. Now the NumPy, the name is short name is a NP. Here we are declaring one array. A is the one of our variable and NP NumPy dot array equals this is we are declare the variable and store the value one of the array. And if you want to print the array, just print A. Just run with this. 1 minute. So just it will print the whatever you declare. Just print the your answer. See this. This is your answer. So now next I want to know how many dimension in my array. How many dimensions, how many rows, how many columns. I want to know that. So for that, one of the attribute is there that is ending. Ending the number of dimensions. Ending nothing but number of dimensions. So I will just write A already declared here. That's right. We have declared the A. So A dot ending. What will the answer? Automatically will come the one dimension because only one dimension, one row is there. One dimension. Indexing. I told you indexing. In indexing, NumPy will not support fancy indexing, right? So I'll discuss this. A. Indexing nothing but in array, it will start indexing value with a 0, comma 1, comma 2 like that. It is not possible to give like to start with 5, 6 or letters or another character. It's not possible. That is nothing but supporting of indexing. Array will not support fancy index. That is a reason. Index. For example, I want to access first element. This is first element is a 23. So I should give A and square bracket A. So it will automatically give the 23. If I change the value of 3, what is the answer get? So absolutely that is a 58 because of any array will start 0, 1, 2, and 3, right? So it is a 58. Now coming to the next one, Panda. Okay, we are discussing the numbers. Just if you want to work with the numbers, you can use the NumPy. And coming to the pandas, here, that's important task, import pandas and given the alias name is a PD. And I defined one of the variables on D and one of the series also. This is series. Series, I told you. So what's the meaning of series? It's a one-dimensional array. So I want to print the S. So what will happen? Just see. See here. The series is allocating. This is the index value. This is the index value. D is allocating the index value. A is now A is the index value. 23 is the value. B is the index value. 56 is the value. C is the index value. 78 is the value. So you can access. If you want to print the value of 23, you can write like D in a bracket A. That's it. It will automatically print that. This is called as a fancy. This is called as a fancy index. Right? Got it? I think so. I hope it's clear, right? So coming to the next one, here, print all the numbers of values. So I want to count elements, how many elements are in my array. So that for that we have to use the len is the one of the function in Python. So just write down print ln in an array, automatically print the number of elements in my array, number of elements in the 90, right? So now I want, so this is the actually there's a duplicate values are there, one, two, three. I don't want like that. Now I want to print the unique values. How many unique values in my array? So just write np dot np np dot unique of a np dot unique of this is a, right? So it will what, just guess me. Yes, it will display the 1, 2, 3, 4 because the only 1, 2, 3, 4 is the unique values in my array. Now, see this length of a tree. You can write like this also. See length. Or first, I'm giving the how many unique values. It will automatically print. Now I'm giving count the unique value with the length function. So it automatically print the 4 unique values are there in my unique array. Now count of each and every unique values. So this is already we discussed in differentiating. So we can write like that. One, I want to count what the meaning of it is. I want to count one is how many times, two is how many times, three is how many times. For that, I have to use the return count. This is a function, return count, unique return count, unique and return count. It will give the one is the 6 times, two is the serious. One is the 6 times repeated. So 2 is the 5 times repeated, and 3 is the 5 times repeated, and 4 is the 3 times repeated. So total it is a 90, right? So that in NumPy we will use like that. And case studies, just see read CS. We can read the text file with using of two functions, two methods. One is the read table and read CS. I'll tell you the difference between these two also. First, I want to execute, but it will give you an error. I'll show you why. See this. This is giving an error. Why? Because I imported data and PD is my panda alias and read CSV and fruit data with color text. It is not in my project. It is not, there is an, I'm not downloaded my project. That's why it is giving error. So I want to download my project. I'm going to my project. So desktop, where is DA and fruits with colors? So yes, 1 minute. Yes, see this. Now this is my data. Just double click on it. My data will be in the text form, TXT form, not Excel form, not SQL form. It's a text form. So automatically the data will come. Now I'm running this. It will not give you error because of I'm downloaded it. So automatically give. See this the difference here. In CSV it is not displaying like separate values, right? So I want to go with the separate values. So I can use here another one, read table. Read table. Now it will give the separate thing. No need to worry about that commas or separated any symbols. It will automatically separated the data. That's the difference between read CSV and read table. So this is my data, right? So complete data. And I want to access how many rows are there. 1 minute. There is a how many rows? 58 rows. 58 with how many columns? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 columns, 58 rows, right? So I want to see only top 2 rows only. In real time, data it is not like a 58 rows. It could be like thousands, lakhs, millions, right? So just it is not possible to see complete data in one string. So at that time, I want to see only 2 rows, top 2 rows. So that is one of the function. It is head. Head is, and now I'm deleting the first default. It is a default. Df is my data set. This is the data set. This is the data set, data frame. So df dot head. So it will only display the top five only. Default, it will display the top five. Just see here. I'll show you. See this. This is top five. It will display the top five rows only. So if I want only two, you can give the two here. Now it will display the two. If I want like 10 also, you can give like it. It will display the 10. So you can, but default, if you're not given anything, your default is only 5. I hope clear, right? Now the same, quite opposite of the head is the tail. Quite opposite of the head is the tail. I want to see the from the bottom to bottom 5 rows. So it will display the 58 to 54. If I want to see that last 10, you can write like this. But default is a 5. Okay. Now splicing. I already told you I will discuss the splicing concept in this example. So see here, between 11 15, I want to access my complete data is this is my complete data is this. I want to access 11th to 11th to 2 series, 11th to 16. In this index pricing value, I already written it. First value is inclusive and second value is exclusive. That means 11 is inclusive, 16 is not inclusive. It is a 16 minus 1. 16 minus 1, 15 only. It will access 15. If you want to print the 11 to 15, you should write a 16 value. Last one is the exclusive value. So it will automatically print 11 to 15. So 11, 12, 13, 14. If I want to print like 20, what is the value? 9, 11 to 19 only, right? I hope it is clear, right? So next one, location. This is a range, right? It is a range. It is called as a range. But I want only particular row, 11, 15, 16, like that. You can use the ILOC, index location, 11, 13. Only it will print the 11, 13, 15 rows only. So ILOC that. And if you want one, you can use like the one also, 10. Right? I hope it is a clear slicing. And slicing between the columns. This is a row. We are slicing between the columns. Now we are coming to the rows. See, I told you this is the first one is called as a rows ring, and second one is called as a column ring. And I'm giving head, right? Head, what's the meaning of head? I'll show you. From the head, only it will give us two columns, 1 and 2. Why? Because 2 is explosive. 2 is 1 and 2. 3 is explosive. And next one, say this. You can write like this is the numbers, right? This is the number. You can write the names of the columns also. Names of the columns on the same output. It will come here. See this. Same output will come. We can access with the index values, or we can access with the names of the columns. One minute. Yeah. So unique value. In NumPy, we learned the unique value. Now I want to know how many unique values, how many apples are there. Like, I'll show you first data. I want to count like this. How many apples are there? How many oranges are there? How many lemons are there? Like that, I want to count. That is a unique value. It's called a unique value, right? So here I am see this. NP dot unique value. Apples are 19, lemons are 15, mandarins are 5, orange are 19. Okay. So coming to the next one, just I want to count the fruits. Apple 19, orange 9. Only I am counting the fruit names only. I am counting the fruit names only. Second one, saving if you want to save first one is one of I want to save only fruit name and fruit subtitle in another file, new.csv. New.csv. It automatically comes this place. It will take a time. I think it is, yes, see this. Now, I'm double click over here. So it will show you only fruit names and fruit subtitles. You can just like you can take like that some data from all the data. That is called as a 2CS. It is called as a 2CS, right? Yes, 1 minute. I want to save my this is screen. Yes. So we learn this all the cases. So guys, With this, we come to end of the this DA workshop session. I hope all of you have understood the basic concepts and the idea behind the data analysis. Have a great day. I hope you have enjoyed listening to this session. With your support and feedback, we will keep creating uh, captivating future technology videos. Please subscribe, like, and join us on this exciting journey of discovering and innovation. Tata, bye bye, शब खैर. अलविदा नहीं कहना, फिर मिलेंगे. चलते चलते.